Welcome back to Transform and Roll Out Season 4 Mid-Season Break for a special one-shot run by me, Lapis, called The Knights of Cybertron Horrors of the Crypt. I will be your DM, your god, and your Primus for this one-shot. Now, let's go ahead and have each of you introduce your characters. We'll start with Onyx.
Oh, hi. It's a pleasure to be back. Thank you for having me. Anyway, I will be playing Sunblast. He is a wonderful, tall, scrawny, yellow dude with green eyes. That's right, green. That's like
Green
green
eyes.
and lime, but green eyes. He's excited to be back. He's here. He's the leader of the group, obviously, and he is part of the Prima tribe. That's what you asked, right? Yeah.
That actually works. I forgot to ask you guys to tell me what tribe you're in, so that works.
You're
Thank
welcome.
You. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on. We are going to go ahead and go to Kilobyte.
Hi, I'm Kilobyte. I will be playing Cinder, my beautiful phoenix boy. He's from the Beast tribe, and he's a cyber beast, so he turns into a cyber organic phoenix. He's blue with some, say, red, but it's not. It's a darker red. And he looks like a knight because he's part of his feathers are on top of his helmet, and he's the medic of the group.
Thank you. Okay, next we're going to go with Hex.
Hi, I'm Hex, and I'm playing as Forge Feather. She is a cyber organic beast, turns into a crow of the Solus tribe. She is almost entirely black with some bronze and a bright burning red forge right in her chest. She is a blacksmith, so that is very, very helpful. And she is a hunter.
Thank you. And finally, Clickbait. Let's hear what your character looks like.
What's up, guys? I'm Clickbait, back for another one-shot, and I am playing Stardust today. She is a particularly tall, she's actually quite small now that I review her sheet. A member of the Vector Prime tribe. She transforms into, if we were in a galaxy far, far away, she'd be similar to a Naboo-type starfighter, so she's just kind of a cool little space jet. She is yellow and maroon, I believe, are her colors, and she's very soft-spoken, very quiet, and she spends most of her time with Cinder and glaring at Sunblast, the self-appointed leader of the group, not democratically elected.
I was elected.
No one argues against it, though,
Yeah.
so...
I never voted.
Never
You
voted.
all voted. Just you all got shifted. There's another joke in here somewhere, but I probably shouldn't put it in here. Bye-bye.
Well, thank you all for introducing your characters. We are going to go ahead and jump right on into things. Welcome back to Ancient Cybertron, a world where 0.1 percenters are incredibly common due to the purity of being one of the first generations to live on the planet. However, 0.1 percenters are not known as such. Instead, their unique abilities are referred to as magic. In this age, there are no factions. Instead, Cybertronians are split into separate tribes based on the 13 original primes. We will be picking up where we last left off.
The four of you were summoned to the Quintus Prime tribe by the High Priest to search for his missing son, Catrum. You searched the church for clues, interrogated the staff, then made your way into town. Sunblast and Cinder spoke with the police, while Stardust and Forgefeather stopped by a pet shop to adopt 2 Corvitrons. You then traveled into the forest, where you encountered Snapcroc, a minicon who survived the brutal massacre that desecrated his village. With his help, you meet Soulstep, who reveals to have been the one to kidnap Catrum. However, you also found out that Catrum is the one that led the attack on the minicon village. We ended the session with you all trying to decide what to do with Catrum.
Cinder and Stardust went to speak with High Priest Permeus to inform him that they had not yet located Catrum, but would continue looking, while Forgefeather and Sunblast stayed behind with Catrum and Soulstep. Players, what would you like to do as Stardust and Cinder finally come back into view?
We disassembled this brat, right?
I don't think we just...
understand.
I thought we took his joints off so he couldn't
You
run
did.
away this time.
We did, yeah. We didn't take them off, but Cinder disabled them.
You did disconnect his joints, so he is currently prone. Soulstep did also put him to sleep, so he is not currently awake.
Good, because I think we were going to keep him till the next day and figure out what his motives and secrets were with my mind reading.
I think so. I think we were debating if we wanted to put him offline or not, and then I think we decided to wait just for another
That's
Yeah.
dark.
Because
It's
I
very
think,
dark.
according to the DM, we don't have a central place to take them where they stand a just trial. We just turn them back over to their authorities.
You do have there is a place on Cybertron. It's going to be in the very center of all the tribes. The tribes are kind of located in like a circle pattern for each territory. And then in the very middle is neutral ground for a courthouse that you guys can go to for trials and whatnot. But what you do remember is that because Catrum was doing crimes against minicons, there's not a very high chance of any sort of trial going your guys' way. It's likely going to go in the way of Catrum just because there's a lot of
rich.
racism towards the minicons.
Mhm.
rich.
It's a class
Eat the rich.
class war going on here. All right. Well, as leader, I'm open to any ideas.
That sounds
Okay. Not everyone needs to talk at the
What
same
did you
time.
ask? I'm so sorry.
That's
I
a
totally
great
forgot. What did
idea.
you ask?
Stardust, you have the best ideas. I definitely think we should. I agree with you. Sell him on the black market in pieces.
Okay, Cinder.
Everyone could use
Sunblast. Sunblast,
that
slow
is
down.
arguing with Cinder. No, Cinder's idea was great also. Silently
No.
just offlining him.
Sunblast, listen. I think I don't know what to do because we're supposed to deliver justice, but at the same point, we know that justice won't be delivered. But
Right.
I feel like there might be an issue with straight up offlining him. I think
Right.
Solset may have had the right idea, but also
Right.
I think we may need to look into some of the. Do we have law books or like trial guidelines or anything that we could appeal with? And is this like a jury panel or is it carried out by the high priests of the different tribes? I need to know how this court system works.
Of course, no. So the law system for you guys is represented. There is going to be the high priest of each tribe. They would go to the courthouse, and depending on what matters are, like the kind of systems that are in place for, like, let's say we have a bot that, did something bad in the Quintus Prime tribe. If they only did something wrong in that tribe, that member is going to be then taken care of by the tribe. But if they were doing something that kind of crossed the boundaries into another territory, that's when the case would be taken to the main courthouse. So your judicial system is going to be made up of each high priest of each tribe, depending on like what level the case is at.
And there is a Micron tribe, correct? Micronus Prime?
Yes, there is a Micronus Prime tribe.
And they have a seat in the courthouse?
They do.
Okay. It'd be convoluted, but we could
It's very
always,
convoluted.
worst case scenario, Sunblast, if the trial doesn't go our way, we attempt to let justice take its course, and then we become its swift arm if it is not achieved.
That might be our safest course of action. I think that might be
Could.
that.
In the eyes of Primus, that might be the most swift and judicial system. If it weren't for the genocide that this bot caused, what is the price of that? What if this is our moment to serve justice? What if this is the moment right here that defines the rest of history?
That is a very grand idea of how this could go.
Mhm.
We are supposed to carry out justice, but we are not authorized to enact any sort of penalties on
I
people.
believe the DM in the previous session said we can be judge, jury, and execution.
What is a DM?
Out of character, I say.
As in Sunblast Draw. Out of character, then.
Sunblast out of character is correct. You guys do have the
Uh-huh.
ability to be judge, jury, and executioner depending on the situation. If it's something that calls for that level of severity, you can put somebody down, but there
Me
may
as
be
player.
consequences.
Only if they find out is what I'm hearing. Only if they find out. Anyway, what I'm hearing is,
Well, they should find out.
should they? It's just
Well, he's-
lost. The kid's
he's
lost.
not-
No one found him.
But for all the lives that he's taken, his
Forfeited?
one life would be at least payment.
I agree. I'm just concerned about the backlash we'll receive from all the other tribes. I agree that we should support the Minicon tribe, and I agree that should this not go the way that justice demands that we act, but I am concerned about taking out a high caliber member of this tribe and us not suffering consequences.
I remember or
agree.
not. They are kind of corrupt. Puddle Drip
Agreed.
definitely was up to something.
Oh my brains.
Yes. But putting them offline, wouldn't that make us like them?
If it prevents a future genocide, I think it's the best course of action, really. It's really just, do we keep them around, see if the judicial thing fails or succeeds, If it fails, then we led to that causation of whatever trouble this bot causes later down in the road.
DM has a day past where I could use my mind reading to try and see what his secrets are.
When you guys were heading to go see the priest, like at the very end of the last session, it was nighttime. I will say by the time you guys got back here, it was hitting daybreak. So we'll say that a day has passed.
Okay, then I'll turn to Sunblast and Forge Feather and I'll look at the group and I'll say, perhaps before we make our decision, we can see if he has any redeemability left.
I can agree to that. It's the black market ahoy. Ahoy?
Oh.
One of those is correct.
Somewhere. Forge Feather is gonna nod, but she's gonna add on and say, I do think it's worth exposing his crimes to the other members of the other tribes, see how they react, and perhaps impose what we think is the correct course of action.
It's too bad I can't, record his memories, or we can't have the minicon, project her memories, because that'd be so helpful.
That would be helpful.
Soul Step is with you guys right now, and at this point she is going to kind of interject, and she's going to say, well, I still think that we should send him off-world. He's more trouble than he's worth here, and he caused so much pain and suffering. Maybe even shadow play is our option, but we need to get him out of here.
Off-world always leaves possibilities of coming back to world with more vengeance, and even if we shadow play, there's this possibility, whether it be very slim, that it doesn't take hold.
May I try and read his mind and probe to see what his secrets are?
You can go ahead and read the description for your ability for the audience.
Okay. I can choose a bot within 50 feet. I do not need to be able to see them. I roll 1d20 plus your intellect. If you roll greater than 10 plus their constitution, I'm able to read any thoughts they are hiding deeper in their mind, such as secrets, passwords, or deeper feelings.
So go ahead and roll the dice for me, and then did it need to go against his intellect?
It's just whatever his base 10 plus con modifier is. A 17.
A 17 will work for him.
Cool. I would like to probe into his mind and discover his secrets.
Okay. At the moment, since he's unconscious, the surface level kind of stuff is just very vague. He's not in a dream state or anything. He's just conked out, blacked out from the ability that was used on him previously. When you go down a little bit further, there is fear from the fight that you guys had, and a genuine seething hatred for Soul Step. The thoughts that he was kind of having is mostly about how much he hates the situation he's in and how it is completely the Minicon's fault because they don't deserve to be in his tribe or anywhere near his father.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of the majority of what you're getting, is just this seething hatred for Minicons in general.
Okay. Do I see any secrets deep down about stuff he's hiding or stuff that he doesn't want anybody else like stuff that he would be protecting?
There is one thing that you can get. He has a group of friends that he was hoping were going to be meeting up with him soon.
Okay. Do I see their
only
faces?
People that know. You do not see their faces. Those are the only people that you know, or that know he was going to be out here.
Do I sense any intention that he would do this again?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. I will convey all of that to the group and say he feels no remorse for the things that he did and would likely do them again if given the chance. I sense no redeemability or possibility for him to be rehabilitated after this incident. He would absolutely kill again.
That's what I'm saying. So Sunblast.
I just roll my
What say
optics.
you, Cinder and Forge Feather?
It doesn't sit well with me just putting them flying. I understand the consequences. I understand that this bot has no redeemable qualities, but I can't just decide their fate in my hand.
I also think that if he has no remorse, then it might not be worth sending him off-world. He might just cause chaos elsewhere, or simply
Mhm.
bring it back home.
I agree.
Yeah, off-world definitely feels like let it be someone else's problem, unfortunately. And we shall not, in the eyes of Primus, be such a cause to other life forms.
Could we permanently disable him?
We would have to wipe his memory, because if people find that out, that can cause a lot of issues.
Well, if we kill him, then we either admit that we killed him, or we claim it was the minicons. Or we can say he died
No, we can't say the second one.
No,
If we
we
say
can't
that,
say the
that-
second one. That
We
would
could
be,
say it
that would
was
be-
it was Puddle Trip that killed him.
But then Puddle Drip would go against us, and we'd have to have evidence that puts Puddle Drip
Well,
here when they've clearly been at the
it's-
castle this entire time.
But they even have
it
motive.
was inside job. Everyone was knocked out, if I do recall. How would they know? Maybe he killed them during that period of time, and we found the body.
I think whatever we agree on as a group is fine. At this point, I don't have much hope left for him, so I will go along with whatever the rest of us decide.
Soulstep is going to go ahead and speak up again. This time she's kind of very awkwardly interjecting because you guys are fighting with each other and she doesn't know how to feel.
We're not fighting. We're just conversating
discussing.
at a higher pace.
Communicating!
Shut the heck up!
Excuse me,
Mhm.
I actually might know somebody who could help with the mind erasing part, if that's of any assistance.
How permanent is this mind erasing? Like, what's the percentage here? What we're dealing with?
Getting the facts.
Like, it's the
straight to
deal.
facts.
I know. He's like, what's your stats? What does the DM have written?
Yeah.
Well, as far as I'm aware, the effects have been mostly permanent in
Mostly.
several cases. Yeah. If you'd like, I have a place that I can take you guys to wait while I go get him.
Sure. I think it's worth exploring.
Yeah, I could be privy to this information. Privy to the right word?
It works. It's not the best.
It works for
one, but
Sunblast.
It works for Sunblast.
Forge Feather is going to nod in agreement.
So mysterious.
I'm like, Batman!
I will follow, but I will say I do not like that.
So it sounds
Cool.
like everybody is going to go ahead and follow. So Soulstep is going to start heading towards the forest.
Oh, the
We
wonderful
tried.
bird trips of nature. So wonderful.
If we drag Catherine, I want him to be bonking his head on everything.
Yeah, maybe that will help with the mind erasing, you know?
Go ahead and describe to me who is, how are you taking Catrim with you? Who's holding on to him? That sort of thing.
As leader, I should probably be with Soulstep or right behind them immediately. I trust Forge Feather or Cinder to carry them. Stardust, I'm still not completely sold on your aspects of strength, even though I myself is really strong, but I need to show strongness by letting someone else do it.
Forge Feather's gonna look at Sunblast, look at Cinder, look back to Sunblast. I will carry Catrim.
So strong.
She blushes. Then she just quickly picks up Catrim and then like throws him over her shoulder.
I love
You know,
this. I'm
I'm-
so here for this.
I've seen your stats. You don't even have to roll. Like, you just
Thank
lift
you.
them effortlessly. Like, he's there. He's up on your shoulder.
Buff lady.
He is completely limp because he is still out cold. So,
How
do what
big
you
is
want
Cat?
with him. Catrim
Oh, oh.
is 17 feet.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So he's not super tall, but I
Yeah.
mean,
He's not
I'm pretty
super small
sure-
either.
yeah, he's like medium sized.
Okay. Forge Feather's 25. She's fine.
Yeah. Stardust would not have been able to carry him because she's 15 feet tall. So
You would have been dragging him by the foot or something.
Like you.
yeah. Oh my god. Rude.
As you guys begin to head further into the forest with Soulstep in the front, I'm going to go ahead and describe the beautiful, beautiful forest to you. The cyber-organic forest is glimmering and teeming with life, despite the fact that it is very early in the morning. Cybertron's moons are still currently visible, but the sun is kind of beginning to break the skyline. As you continue further into the depths, the cyber-organic forest before you begins to warp and change. The paths you took before are suddenly gone. The forest has become unrecognizable. Players, please go ahead and roll me a perception check with disadvantage due to the sudden change of the forest.
Sunblast sees all with a 5.
Solid.
Dang, I'm upset. I rolled a natural 20, but my other roll was a 13.
That's devastating.
That's so sad.
I rolled an 8.
17.
Okay. Forge Feather and Cinder, since you guys rolled 17 each, you both feel relatively confident in trudging forward with Soulstep. She does look a bit confused, like maybe she took one wrong turn or something like that. And then Sunblast and Stardust, You guys feel completely lost. You've never seen this part of the forest, and you guys just came through here like several hours ago. So you're a bit confused as to how you've gone into a section of the forest that just looks bizarre and entirely unlike the friendly area you were in previously.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys continue forward. Soul Step continues to look a little bit concerned that she's going the wrong way, but she kind of does like a little turnaround, and then she sees a tree, she points at it, and she goes, "Oh, yes, no, that one has the branch on the left side. Okay, yeah, no, we're going the right way. This way." And she keeps going. However, the forest seems to be trying to pull you in. And as you go further in, it has become dead silent, despite how lively it sounded only moments before. Forge Feather and Stardust, your Corvitrons are becoming incredibly nervous. They seem to constantly be on high alert as though they know something is wrong. They are constantly kind of shifting on your shoulders, and Forge Feather specifically, your two non-handmade, like your natural Corvitrons, they're huddled together and kind of shaking a bit. Is there any conversation you guys would like to have as you're walking through the forest?
It's really cute. Little
Poor
babies.
babies.
Poor
Poor babies.
I imagine Forge Feather has them like snuggled close. Not like so close to her forge that they would be like hot, but like close that they were like nice and warm. But she's definitely noticing their behavior and glancing over her shoulder quite often. It's her, if her birds are on edge, she's on edge.
I would like to hold Cinder's hand.
Oh.
I blush.
I assume I'm trudging forward, but my optics are squinted, and I have one hand above my brow trying to help see better, but it's probably absolutely doing nothing.
He's just trying to look like he knows where he's going. Failing miserably, but trying.
Soul Step does turn kind of towards you, Sunblast, and she gives you like a little thumbs up because you're not helping, but she wants you to feel like you're helping. I love that.
I give another thumbs up and a smile behind my faceplate, which they cannot see, but you can definitely see with the movement of my optics a little bit. However, we got this.
Do you have this? We'll find out. Everybody roll me another perception check, but this time I'd like for Forge Feather and Stardust to roll with advantage.
Do the rest of us roll with disadvantage again, or
No,
normal?
the rest of you can just roll a flat one. The Stardust and Forge Feather are rolling with advantage because their Corvitrons are freaking out.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
I got a 16.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Natural 2023.
Way to go!
I got an 18.
I'm a bird. Caca.
Caca.
These are some good rolls, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and go through each of you with what you're seeing. We're going to start with Sunblast.
Oh yeah, start with the leader first.
Oh my god.
You notice ominous glowing optics peering at you from every angle. Whispers begin to quietly taunt you, their voices hissing and crackling as they speak.
Liar, fake, sky zenith will never know true peace.
Cinder, you hear a distant scream. The visceral, anguished sound is abruptly cut off by a sickening squelch. The voice was familiar to you, even as it was silenced. Glitch Sport. Stardust, you see a familiar figure in the dense and dark forest. Fresh energon is smeared across Zodakon's graying frame. His back is turned to you, but you recognize your mentor in an instant. He disappears into the darkness, frame tinged with gray. Forge Feather. Beneath your peds, the floor begins to splinter and crack. From the cracks, a black mist sweeps out into the world. Animals around you that you didn't notice before seem to collapse. Corvitrons fall from the sky, their open beaks foaming with the black substance. A turbofox from a nearby den claws its way out to the open, only to fall to the same fate. The sickness is here. None of you hear or see what the others are experiencing. How are you all reacting?
I clutch onto Cinder, like desperately. It's Cinder, it's Zodakon. He's there. He's hurt.
Where? Point.
I point
Just
at
a
the forest.
normal forest, jungle location. Nothing to see here.
I want to go to where. I want to go to where the Stardust is pointing, so I can go.
Okay. Forge Feather, let's get your reaction and then we'll move with Cinder.
Forge Feather stops dead in her tracks, and she just kind of locks up, and she can't pry her optics off the plethora of dead creatures essentially at her feet. She just stops dead.
Okay, Cinder, as you begin trudging towards where Stardust was pointing, you can go ahead and roll me another perception check to see if you see anything.
10.
You kind of peek around, looking for any sign of spilt energon or any kind of tracks that maybe somebody had been here previously, but you don't find anything. It doesn't look like there was anybody here.
Okay, I want to say, Stardust, are you sure they were there? I don't see anything.
I'm sure I saw him. He was there. He was resting, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he would be here. He never leaves the tribe. I don't understand.
I don't know what's going on, but we gotta be careful. Are you okay, Forge Feather? Sunblast?
Yeah, is everyone keeping up pace? We have a long way to go, and I don't know where we're going.
I got this guy. I can't.
Forge Feather is trembling a bit, but once Cinder speaks, it kind of snaps her out of her thoughts, and she goes, I'm fine. Let's just keep moving."
DM.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pluck one of my feathers and light it up? Provide a little bit more light?
Ooh, I like that. Absolutely, you can.
Okay. I'll do that. I'll take it out and then I'll hold it in my hand, and you see like a faint yellow glow coming from the feather. Not necessarily flame, just kind of glowing and almost like an incense kind of smoke where it's just like slowly rises up. Something like that, as it provides a little bit of light around us.
Woo-hoo. Good job.
It doesn't help you guys see much beyond your little group, but it does help for anybody standing in Cinder's general vicinity. You can see each other a lot more clearly. And the Corvitrons in particular, they all three, well, technically all four if we count our little handmade one, they are all drawn towards the flame almost as though it's a sense of comfort in this terrifying dark forest.
Your children are mine. It's my flock. Let's go.
I have my own source of heat. Are you kidding?
They like your source of heat too, but that's like a burning thing and it's got a little bit of smoke.
That's like a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who does that? DM, can I grab? I have 2 glow rods. Can I grab those and activate them, or activate one of them also?
Yes, absolutely. You can go ahead and do that, and that's going to provide a little bit more extra light. The Corvitrons do not care about the glow stick because it's not warm, but
That's fine. At least I can see.
it does bathe everybody in a grim light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grim. Oh
A
no. Grim Reaper.
Guy, Sunblast's favorite color. Good job. Keep up the good work.
Soul Step is fairly rattled. She kind of had slunk away from the group, but she's shuffling back over, and she's shaking a little bit. She saw something of her own, but she's ready to kind of push forward as well. So she kind of gestures to all of you to follow, and if you guys do, she will go ahead and start leading you back towards the direction where she's taking you to.
Yeah.
Can I
But
walk
I'm
up
still
to
clutching Cinder.
Can I walk up to Soul Step and crouch next to her?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, hi, Cinder.
I will bring Stardust by the hand, and then I'll crouch, still holding her.
Oh, hi,
hand.
Stardust.
Forge
But
Feather just looked out.
I'll look
Hi,
at
Sunblast.
Soul Step and be like, "Are you okay? Is this normal?"
No, this isn't. Did you see it too? The bodies?
You saw something?
I didn't see any bodies. I did hear things.
I saw my tribe when they died, and I was not able to do anything. But I don't see them anymore. I think maybe it was magic of some kind.
Should we continue? I don't want to put your contact in danger. If we
No,
need to divert and find a safer place.
We should keep going. This forest isn't known for being enchanted, but maybe there's somebody left nearby who's using their magic. I don't know, but I do think we should keep going.
Okay.
DM.
Yes.
Can I take a glance around and see if I notice any signs of someone being nearby, like any broken twigs or branches, any little footsteps, or like misplaced dirt, stuff like that, like overturned rocks?
Yes, you absolutely can. You do not have a light with you other than like the forge in your chest. So it is going to be dark unless you take either Stardust or Forge Feather with you. But you can definitely roll a perception. If you don't take either of them, do it with disadvantage.
I'll look with
Forge Feather,
her.
become like
I'll
a
look with Forge
lighthouse
Feather.
and just project to your chest forge light and then just spin around.
I do.
Can I look
want...
with Forge Feather?
Yes, and then I
Yes,
do
yeah.
have, I don't know if this counts, it's tracker reflexes. You get advantage on perception checks on anything to do with tracking while, what's that last little bit? Outside of combat, okay.
You know what? Yes, I will go ahead and let you use that because you are kind of checking to track for something.
I'm trying to find something to track.
DM, while they're doing that, I do want to talk to Sunblast and be like, be on the lookout. There might be someone nearby messing with us.
DM, I rolled a natural 20.
Be on the lookout in this peaceful. What is this? A forest? Jungle?
This is a cyber organic forest.
Cyber organic forest. Cinder, what is there to be on the lookout for? It's perfectly peaceful. I peer out and I see all those terrifying things I saw before. It's perfectly fine.
Well, our party members have been hearing and seeing things, so just want to be in the alert.
No, that is concerning. Could there be perhaps
This guy.
if everyone else, I know not everyone is as strong-minded as me, could be under an effect of someone who has a similar ability as Stardust nearby and is projecting images rather than reading?
Possibility. It's a big stretch. I don't know where you find all those words, but it is. It could happen.
It's called an encyclopedia. I'll get you one next rotation of your celebration of Forge Day.
Thank you.
I just imagine that Sunblast
Anything
carries
for my number
a
2.
thesaurus like on him and like is constantly
Absolutely
like looking
don't.
up words.
Absolutely don't.
Continue with the other two.
I have to let, anytime Sunblast talks, I have to let him go until he's done because it's just so funny.
Oh, you don't have to. You can be like,
All
hey,
gold.
you're taking
It's
up too
all
much spotlight.
gold.
I will
No.
No,
pull
it's
back.
so funny.
It's great. I'm here for it.
I'm
Okay,
a
we're
little
gonna-
buzzed though now. I'm definitely there, so you might need to message me, and I will be like, oh yeah, that's a good point.
No, I can't burst the creative bubble. It's too strong.
Oh my god.
We're gonna go ahead and hop over to Stardust and Forge Feather. So, Forge Feather with your dirty stinky 20, and Forge Feather with your dirty stinky 20, and then Stardust with your natural 20.
Natural 20. Thank you very much.
You guys are both kind of sifting around. You're looking through the bushes. You're looking at the ground for tracks. You're looking at the sides of trees to see if maybe something scraped by. As you look, you're not finding tracks. But what's weird is you're not finding any tracks. You're not finding anything for any animals that might be nearby. You're not seeing anything that might be in relation to a bot. You're not even seeing your own tracks. There's nothing. It's like it's a blank landscape.
And the forest is dead silent, I know you said already. Is there any signs that it may be an illusion?
You don't see anything that could tell you it's an illusion. Everything feels very real to you. But you're not seeing signs of anything at all, life-wise. It just seems dead, like maybe something came through and scared everything off.
Can I like pick a leaf off of a branch or something and see if it's alive? Like see if this is something that's been made or done, or see if there's any sign of any sort of change or sickness in the forest?
Are there any weird smells? There's a smell.
Weird smells.
To give it a sniff.
You're gonna give it a sniff test?
I do imagine that Forge Feather actually does like a loop around a tree just to see like if because she's not leaving any tracks to like prove it to herself. Also like
There it is.
For the leaf that you go ahead and pull off the tree, Stardust, it comes off like any normal leaf would. It feels like a leaf. It looks like a leaf. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it.
Does it taste like a
But
leaf?
does it? Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say-
you can try. You could put it in your mouth. I won't stop you.
I
Forge
just
will eat
like,
it.
I just like. Oh, I'll give it to Forge Feather then. She can eat
She'll
it.
eat it.
Eat it.
Are you?
Eat it.
Do you actually eat it?
Yes.
Uh,
She'll like
it-
definitely bite into it and like tear a piece off. Maybe she
Mhm.
won't actually like chew and swallow, but you know, just to make sure it tears and feels like a leaf. Tastes
Yeah,
like a leaf.
it tears like a leaf. It tastes like a leaf. It's a little gross. The flavor kind of gets on your tongue a little bit, and it's kind of nasty. Like maybe the tree is not a type of tree that's safe to eat, but you certainly put that in there.
I just imagine she just like takes a bite and then just like chews for a second, spits it out. It's a leaf.
Good.
As for the sniff test, you smell the very thick scent of, the trees, the pines, the foliage around you. You have a scent of water, as though maybe there's a stream somewhere. But other than that, you don't smell anything. There's
I
no.
stomp the ground and see if it leaves a track.
Forest.
You said you stomp the ground and see if it leaves
I
a track.
Stomp.
It leaves a track and then it disappears.
Oh, did you see that?
We're in a simulation.
Can I like
Take the red
feel
pill.
the
Take the red
ground?
pill.
What was that,
Or
Stardust?
see, I said, can I like feel the ground? Does it feel normal? Does it feel like there's a film over something? Like, does my hand partially merge into the ground or something?
Let's play in the dirt.
No, it feels like a ground. It feels like there's dirt. You can pick the dirt up and let it kind of sift through your fingers, and it's dirt.
DM, how's our little limbed lock princess doing?
He is schnoozing. He's actually started snoring a little bit. Like maybe
Oh my God.
maybe the ability Soul Step used on him wore off, and now he's just napping.
If I
Maybe more.
if Forge Feather like jostles her shoulder a bit, will it get him to stop snoring?
You're gonna
No,
wake him up. That's what
he
you're gonna do.
snores
You should just
louder.
let him snore.
Oh my god.
I do the thing where this is totally not gonna work. But you know those TikTok trends where they go up to the kid and they lift their arms like if they're truly asleep, they'll leave their arms up.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
You can.
I know
his
he
arm-
disabled his arms and legs, so it's probably.
Yeah, his arm just
It doesn't
flops back
matter.
down. It doesn't.
But as Sunblast, it's worth a try.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
in case. He does have
Well, that's like-
control over it.
Stares at
Flops right back
Sunblast
down on
and
the
her
floor.
wings droop.
no.
It didn't work. He's definitely asleep.
I would like to turn to Forge Feather and say, maybe we can see something from a little bit higher up. And I would like to use my like hover ability and like fly up while still in bot mode and use my scouter binoculars to see if I see anything else because they let me see up to 400 feet.
Okay. As you start to,
I have my hands over my eyes as binoculars in case you're wondering.
I really like that.
And this is cute.
So as you kind of lift up into the sky, and you're trying to get to a level where you can actually see without the thick leaves of the trees in the way, you get further and further up, and then all of a sudden you're right back next to Forge Feather.
Oh, Forge Feather! How'd you get there?
Her wings like perk up a little bit, but her expression does not change. Oh,
What the
She-
flag?
looks back down, looks at the sky.
I try again.
The same exact thing happens. You go up and up and up, and you're right back next to Forge Feather.
Can I go almost all the way up and then use my binoculars?
You can. You go up, and you go up, and then you stop because you don't want to be next to Forge Feather anymore. And you look around.
No, I love being next to Forge Feather. I'm just trying to see.
Forge Feather sheds one single tear.
No!
It's okay, Forge Feather. You can hang out with me, the leader. Maybe you can be the next number 2, because Cinder's been kind of quiet this evening.
Cinder
Morning.
has been really
Whatever
quiet.
time of
We're
day.
gonna-
Forge
we're
Feather
gonna get
wants
his
to be
thoughts
number
about
two.
I'm sorry, but we got stuck in a mirage and we just been going in circle.
Illusions,
I
Michael.
feel like we've tried everything. I don't know what else to do.
We just continue forward and just be on the ready.
Damn, I do have a quick question.
Yes.
As Stardust goes up and up and up and then appears next to Forge, am I just seeing like a blink of an eye or blink of an optic and then they're just next to her again?
Yes, it genuinely to you, it seems like maybe you blinked and she just floated back down.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's it.
Stardust, when you are looking around, you try really, really hard to see things, but it's dark. And the trees are just so thick, and you can't quite make out anything beyond your little group. Just more trees, more bushes. That's really about it.
Oh, that's weird.
Cinder, I would like to hear what you are doing. Sunblast, you as well. What are you guys doing over there in the corner?
Well, magic's not real, so of course whatever we're in right now must be a hologram of some sort. And of course this is a reactive hologram to our actions, is what Sunblast is currently concluding. Now how do we get out? We must be in some sort of treadmill simulator, so that's why we're not moving or making headway in any direction. So, as leader, I hold my action.
Oh my god. That tracks.
Okay,
That tracks so much.
Congratulations, you hold your action. Cinder,
you,
what
thank you very
are you
much.
doing over there?
Well, I was observing Forge Feather and Stardust, but after a while, I'm like, okay, we're kind of going in circles here. That we tried the leaf, we tried the floor, the tree. So I think we just gotta move on and just be on the alert. So he will look at them and be like, I don't know what we're in or what's going on, but we should just be on the alert and then just keep moving.
Soulstep nods in agreement. She looks towards the direction that she was initially heading before everybody stopped. Well, so far, the path was letting us continue on up until here, so maybe we just can't go up or back?
If one were to venture forward, would they simply loop back to us, or would they continue forward? You
Great
think?
question, Forge Feather. I think I have a great idea based on your assumption. There are 4 of us, plus Soulstep, 5 of us, 6 of us if we count little princess tied up over there. Anyway, if there are 4 directions, go in 4 different directions, north, south, east, west, will we arrive back where we started, or will one of us...
You know, there's technically only 4 cardinal directions, Sunblast, but there are more than 4 directions to go in. Just
Stardust,
saying.
I don't need the semantics. You're already number 4. You can't
Aren't
get on
you
a
an
lower spot
expert
than
in
that.
semantics, though, Sunblast, or is it only when it is convenient for you?
DM while they're bickering. Can I just look forward, like the direction we were going, and then I want to grab one of my feathers, another feather,
Mhm.
and then just send it forward because it's one of my kunai feathers, and see if it comes back and hits me in the back.
Yes, you can. And you throw that bad boy, and it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going. It does not come back. It just keeps going until it eventually falls and hits the ground.
Looks like we can go forward.
See, this is why you're number 2 still, Cindy. You actually come to us with answers, rather than make problems or petty argue like Stardust. All right,
If I
venture
could
forward
audibly roll
towards
my
the,
eyes,
the,
I
the
would.
thing Cinder rolled through.
Forge Feather is gonna take a claw and mark a tree. Hopefully it stays, maybe it won't, and then move forward.
I like that. Look at
Are you
you,
marking it?
Look at you being a little smart guy.
I'm marking my territory.
Yeah, what's your
Ew,
mark?
you're peeing on it? Ew.
What's your mark look like, and where are you putting it on the tree? Just like the bark?
It's gonna be eye level on the bark, and it's going to be 1 long slash. If you really want me to get specific, if you're looking at like a box, it's the top left corner to the bottom right corner. That's it.
Nice. Okay. That is a solid little scratch. It's there, and it does stay while you're looking at it, at least.
Wait. Can I look away and look back?
It's still there.
Okay. You scared me.
Mhm.
Shall we continue forward?
I think that's a wonderful idea, Cinder.
Oh my goodness.
I'll follow the
Get a
Minitan.
little sunblast star.
Do you
This
have
is a
little
ripoff now.
stickers
Yeah,
that
can
you
you-
could
can you-
bestow upon people?
Can you
I
imagine
do.
what
Little
Can you
magnets?
tell me what those look
Absolutely.
like? Please describe
Can
them
I-
to me.
Yes, they look like pieces of scrap. With a
That's-
very, very crude drawing of myself on them because I'm no artiste, but I do have scratch.
That's wonderful. That's
Well,
you know what? You have a bunch of
Mhm.
those. You can give them out whenever you want.
Oh hell yeah!
I guess. Thank you. I will keep moving forward, and I'll pick up my kunai feather off the floor.
Okay. Is everybody else following as well?
Oh, I'm leading. I'm
Yeah.
following. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, you're
Yeah, I was
leading? Okay.
going it.
Mhm.
Can I glare at Sunblast like really, really strongly? Like
Yeah,
I want him
of
to feel the heat of my stare.
Sunblast, do you feel that heat? Is it burning? Is it sizzling?
No, I'm taller, so the air's not much cooler here.
I'll wait for Forge Feather and Stardust to catch up.
I want
and
to
then
be
I'll-
known,
I'll hold Stardust hands again.
I do know she's staring at me, but I'm totally cool with ignoring it completely, and with a grin on my face that's behind a faceplate.
Solid. I love it. Cool. So while you are all finally continuing on your way, each of you pushes down your feelings of dread and trudge forward. There is a light ahead. Do you want to go towards the light?
What kind of light is it? You gotta
You
like
wouldn't
elaborate a
know.
little
You
bit.
should.
Is it Primus's light? Is it a light at the end of the tunnel? Is it the sunlight? Is it a green light? Because that will be a factor into all these
Green.
things.
Is
What
it
kind of light
light
do you have?
bouncing
I need
off
more information.
Sunblast?
Is it moving?
Thank you, because I'm so holy as I hold up one palm.
Oh my.
The, the light appears to be natural. So maybe it could be from the sky, or maybe it could be from a fire. You don't know, but it's there.
Can I roll to really look at the light and see where it
Yeah.
comes from?
Is
Go
it
ahead.
flickering? Is it stationary? Is it moving?
Hey, can Cinder roll for me to see what it is at the light, and then he report back to me?
Yeah, Cinder, what'd you get?
Roll the 10, so I don't see anything.
No, yeah, it's just a light to you. You guys don't notice any like obvious flickering. It just looks like a light, but you can tell it looks natural.
I can
What
confirm
color?
it's a light.
Like natural sunlight?
It's like a
Yellow?
yellowish, orangish, whitish. It just you can't quite tell. Could it be a fire?
The
I don't know.
Vegas,
Not green,
Vegas
okay.
light I've ever seen.
A
There's no
rainbow.
green. No
It's a
green.
rainbow road from Mario Kart. Everybody get in your cars.
Cinder,
Yes.
you get a feeling that whatever is happening here is trying to force us or give us a single railroad into this lights. Do you ever get this feeling? Could you throw on your Majiggaroos? Yes, that's the correct word for now.
My
And
kunai.
see if it sticks going forward. And then can you experiment for me? Can you throw it in the other direction for me to see if those ones allow us to go that path forward, or if we are only solely bound down this long mile?
I roll my eyes. I get 2 kunais and I throw them in the separate direction.
Okay, so you're throwing one down
One
the
towards
path
the light
and then
and one towards where we came from.
okay.
Very
both
cool.
Both of them continue forward and like normal. They hit the floor.
Somebody, I need you to go pick them up. It's your
I
experiment.
think you misunderstand the experiment. You volunteered to throw them. Thank you. This does not answer anything, unfortunately. DM, can I forge to the if the sun is the sun toward, or not? I shouldn't assume. Does
Not
the light
rising.
is it to the north, or is it to the south, west, or east? Like, how does this work? And then how does that compare to how the sun rises to Cybertron? Would I be able to defer the differences?
Oh my god. I was so many questions all at once.
So the forest is you've been twisted and turned around so much, and the forest is so thick. Like you've been confused about where you're going this whole time. Even with your wonderful Cybertronian internal gauges, you genuinely cannot tell which direction this is. All you can tell
Is there any
is
wind?
that
Did anyone take a
No.
scout class? Did anyone make
there's
a
absolutely
compass?
there's absolutely no wind. The forest is dead. There's no sound, no wind, no nothing.
Very
But we
ominous.
can hear each other. Like the sound is not like suppressed. Can we
yes.
hear our footsteps?
Everything sounds normal to you guys, other than the fact that there's no life in the forest.
Very interesting. Well, with this information in mind,
So much.
if the light is in front of me,
Mhm.
Forge
can
Feather's
I
gonna
go
move
90
forward.
degrees to the right and see how far. I'm not going to go super far, but I want to go as far as I can go. That sounds redundant. Can I go 100 feet that direction? See if I pop up on the other way, or if I'm still heading in that direction.
You can. I'm so glad somebody chose to veer off the path because I get to describe this. So as you veer off the path and you go 90 degrees to the side, away from the main path you guys were taking, you trudge forward 100 feet. The forest is very, very thick on either side of you. It's hard to kind of maneuver your legs through the underbrush, but push forward, and at about the 100-foot mark, you are on a path again, but everybody else is not right next to you, but if you turn around, they're behind you.
I might need more detail. I'm kind of stupid.
Or not.
So you
if-
walk...
so
Okay,
you're
we'll
on a
explain it
path.
to you.
Yes.
So I'm on a path. Is it the same path I was on previously, just 100 feet forward or backwards?
It is 100 feet forwards, but when you were walking, there was no path. You were walking through a thick forest, but you eventually found the path again, and now you're 100 feet in front of everybody.
So it basically just made him do a U-turn, or he like appeared back on the path like happened to me.
Appeared back on the
No,
thing.
he totally walked. You guys saw him walk out of the underbrush like 100 feet in front of you, and now he's back on the path again. So to everybody else, it looks like he took like a curved half circle to go around and then get back on the path. But to Sunblast, he just went straight forward, and then all of a sudden he saw the path again.
Okay. Can I use my binoculars now that there's a light ahead of us?
Mm-hmm.
What do I see now that there's light?
Your finger binoculars?
Okay, they're actual binoculars, but I'm sitting over here in my little chair holding up my hands. Oh, wouldn't it be funny? Okay,
I thought you were doing an actual game. That's why I said cute.
No. I mean, yes. I rolled with that because I also thought it was cute. But I imagine Stardust just has like extra lenses she can put over her eyes, and she still holds her hands up to them.
100%.
That's
100%.
pretty solid. I quite like that.
I do that.
Okay, you do that, and you look towards the light. You can kind of see the outline of a building, but it's difficult to see with how blinding that light is now that you're zoomed in on it.
Do I see anything along the way?
No, the path looks relatively clear aside from like the occasional bush in the way or like a fallen log.
Okay, I'll convey that to the group, and I'll say, well, it appears we have nowhere to go but forward, so we might as well get it over with.
Yeah. I say from 100 feet away. It's very in the tall grass vibes, but we don't understand that reference. Anyway, I guess we shall trudge forward.
Forward feather perseveres and moves forward.
While they were doing that, I wanted to just pick up my kunais because
Okay, sounds good. So after you pick up your kunais, is everybody heading forward on the path towards the light?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Leading the pack.
Okay.
Are you waiting for us to catch up, or are you still going to be 100 feet ahead of us?
I'm still 100 feet ahead of you, but I'm not going to go my normal speed, so I'm going to allow you to catch up, but I'm still moving forward.
Okay.
okay.
Shouldn't we be so thankful?
I'm gonna walk even slower.
I just imagine that we never actually invited Sunblast to be a part of the group. He just showed up and we can't get rid of him.
Yeah.
Wow. We've been on so many successful missions, and this is still how you treat me.
Just one.
I didn't say that. I just think
It's
that's a really funny
ridiculous.
concept.
Ridiculous. I love it.
Sunblast is just a cryptid that showed up one day.
Yeah, we can't get rid
I've
of
always
him.
been here.
Yeah, he says he's always been here. We don't remember this. We're like, I don't know, maybe we got hit in the head really hard in a battle. It's fine, whatever.
None of you remember it, but when you think back, he's always been in like the corner. It's so weird. Wonder how he got there.
In the
Crazy.
corner, in front.
Wow.
So as you guys continue forwards, closer to the light, you finally break free from the forest's overbearing grasp. You see that the light is coming from the sun, which is sitting just behind an old church. From the worn statues of two gods locked in battle, you can only assume that it was created to worship either Primus or his fallen brother Unicron. Soulstep seems fairly antsy, having never seen this place before, despite living in these woods her entire life. We should take shelter for now, I think. Maybe I can get a hold of my contact. The powerful magic that was keeping us on this path it's making me sick. I think we should take a moment.
Take all the time you need.
Are you guys gonna go ahead and approach the church, or what are you doing?
What kind of church is this? Is this? Oh, go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
do we
Forge Feather.
recognize it?
I was just gonna ask, how's Ketchum doing on my shoulder? Sorry.
So Catrum is still conked out. His snoring did stop though, but as far as you're aware, he's still asleep. The church does not look familiar to any of you, but it's old and decrepit.
I lean into a Forge Feather. It's weird how this bot can snore because we don't need to breathe.
She
He actually stopped
Last-
snoring, so you're a little bit
looks.
late.
He is stopped
No.
snoring, but like, it
How
brought to my
asleep
attention when
is he?
stopped.
How asleep is he?
Yeah.
If he's starting to wake up, I will happily hit him over the head.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness.
Here's my
Damn.
thought. I
Damn,
want to just
other-
drop him on the floor.
Damn,
I don't
wanna
other-
say
other little. Is this giving cemetery vibes here where we're at? If we bury him here, will he come back to?
Oh
Onyx,
my
Onyx,
goodness.
did you not pay attention to the title of this one shot?
Horrors
again?
of the Crypt.
Oh my god!
Horrors of the
Crypt.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully we
okay.
come off, man.
It's giving off very much graveyardy vibes.
It is
I don't know.
definitely giving you graveyardy vibes, but there don't appear to be any graves. And to answer the question about how alert Catrum seems to be, he is kind of starting to like his fingers are twitching a little bit, and he's kind of grumbling to himself. But he, like I said, he seems to still be asleep.
I still hit him in.
But as though, okay, you want to hit him anyway?
I want to anyways.
Let me drop him.
What if that wakes him up? What if that wakes him up? I guess.
I'll hit him
What is he
again.
gonna do?
Okay, you know what? Roll to hit with like advantage on it.
I want to hit him with. I'll just punch him in the face. I don't really care. Or I'll hit him. No, I'll hit him with my battle fan. I'll just like take the butt of it and just smack him with it.
Okay.
DM, can I name this place King Hill?
You can declare it whatever you want, but that does not change what it might actually be called.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Okay, with advantage, thank God, I got a 17 to hit.
Yes, that does hit him. Are you trying to injure him, or are you just trying to knock him out?
I just want to knock him out and make it just have this really satisfying, like, clang thud.
Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep, go sleep.
Yeah, that's exactly
Very
what's
much.
going on in my head.
You do exactly that. You do hit him. You hit him right in the head. It clangs really satisfyingly, kind of echoes a little bit, like maybe the inside of his head is hollow. And he goes completely still.
I just give like a little grin, like I'm really proud of myself.
So for a more detailed description of the church for you guys, the church is old and worn. It looks structurally sound from the outside, but it carries an oddly ominous presence to it. Cyber-organic moss has begun to creep up the sides of the Primus and Unicron statues, clearly showing that they've been here for quite some time. The foliage surrounding the church is overgrown and unkempt. Oddly enough, there does not appear to be even a single animal within the vicinity. The air within the clearing is filled with an unnerving silence that seems to have followed you from the forest. What would you all like to go ahead and do now that you're kind of like standing on the edge of the clearing?
Well, Sunblast has a great track record of opening doors, so I think I look at my gang, my homies, my everything. Can I open the door as I'm going over to open the door?
He's asking all you guys. Can he open?
Forge
You're
Feather
saying-
makes
on,
like
just
a
open the
go-ahead
door.
motion.
I shrug.
You can do it.
That's great because I was already wandering over there to do it. Anyways, DM,
Mhm.
That's good. Thumbs up.
can I open the door? May I open the door?
Oh,
There's so
thank
many
you
spells.
for your
Oh,
manners.
Mhm.
Thank you, Sunblast. You can have a little DM star.
Is that the same as inspiration?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. First one of the night. Look at that.
Sunblast, as you
Mhm.
approach the door, I would like to have you roll me a perception check.
You sure? Not like any other things?
No, I think I'd like it to be a perception check, please.
Okay. Got an 11.
Okay. As you step closer to the old, worn-down door, you feel your head step into something wet. You freeze, uncertain what to expect as a chill goes down your spinal cord. Something feels very, very wrong. Slowly, you look down to the ground, only to find that you've stepped in a puddle of vicious, glowing blue energon that seems to be pooling out from underneath the door. Please go ahead and roll me Constitution.
Got a 13.
You suddenly feel a very strong sense of fear that you had never felt before. You do not want to enter the building and fear it more than you feared anything ever before in your life.
Well, I turn around as I face my compatriots. Compatriots? Yeah, sure. Why not? Pick one of those. This building is suddenly off limits, I get the vibes of. We shall. DM, is there anything else around the building? Like maybe perhaps a, not this building?
Sunblessed, you're being dramatic. Again.
I think I'm being just the right amount dramatic.
To answer your question, Sunblast, the only things in this clearing are the church and the 2 statues that are locked in battle of Unicron and Primus. Otherwise, it's just a clearing with very overgrown foliage.
Can I look at these objects that are locked in battle? Can I see? Because maybe this is me out of character, thinking like this might be part of a puzzle.
I'll walk up to the door while he does that, because I think he's just being dramatic.
Okay. Let me quickly get Cinder and Forge Feather. What are you guys doing before I jump into everybody else?
I'm with the mini-con because they needed to take a break, so I'm there to help them. Yeah.
She said that she wanted to take a break up at in the general area because the church looked like a safe haven to her.
Yeah, well, I'm just accompanying them.
Okay. Yeah, she's with you guys, like with the group. She's just kind of standing behind everybody right now, so you can definitely stand with her.
Okay.
Forge Feather?
Forge Feather is actually going to join Stardust, because I think she also thinks that Sunblast is being kind of dramatic. She's like, this is not a big deal. Let's just get inside.
Wow. Wow,
Okay.
my number 3.
I'm definitely being a little careful though, because I haven't seen him act like that before. I mostly think he's being dramatic, but I'm kind of keeping a close eye on what may have spooked him, because I've never seen him act like that.
Wow, my number
Be careful
4.
both of you.
We will start with Forge Feather and Stardust because Sunblast got a little bit of spotlight there for a second. Forge Feather and Stardust, when you guys approach the door, you do see that there is a puddle of energon leaking out from underneath. It's blue, it's glowing, it's wet, and there is footprints leading away from it from where Sunblast clearly stepped in it and is walking away.
Suddenly
Can we
squeamish, Sunblast.
Can we
Oh,
assume
sorry.
this is fresh? No, you're fine. That was great.
Can we assume this is fresh? Is that what you said?
Correct.
Yes, you can. Sunblast, when you go to approach the statues, it is a depiction of Unicron and Primus. They are fighting. Primus is standing rather proud, despite the fact that Unicron's fist is curled around his throat, and he's kind of grabbing at Unicron's, like, the little wings that sit along his back. It's just a depiction of a battle. You don't know if maybe this is true or not.
Oh.
You have a vague sensation that maybe you've seen this specific, like, imagery in a book at some point, but other than that, they're just locked in battle.
Unicron has Primus by the throat?
Yes, he does.
By the throat.
Yes.
Kinky. Alright. I've definitely seen this in a book somewhere.
I'm deceased.
So they're touching each other. I don't like I said that either. They're
Why you gotta say it like that?
They're grabbing each other.
they're grabbing each other.
They're about
Not
to make
better.
out, didn't you know?
They're grappling.
They're gazing lovingly into each other's eyes.
Burning
So
hatred.
it's safe to assume that these statues are not movable. They're massive, right?
Oh yeah, they tower above you. Like their height is about the same height as the church, and the church it looks like it's about 2 stories.
Okay, can I do a full 360 to see if there's any text below, maybe like more information or something that could be of value, such as a hidden box or a hidden room?
Absolutely, you can. Can you briefly remind me of what languages you speak?
Oh, I can absolutely briefly remind you, because they are an old Cybertronian, an ancient Autobot.
Okay, we're gonna see. Forge Feather, did you have a question?
Where you said that there were some little, I was gonna say bloody, but it's not. I guess blood. Energon footsteps leading where?
Oh, it's from Sunblast.
They
It
were
was trailing
Sunblast's
after him.
footsteps.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, 'cause he
Whoopsie.
stepped in it.
I thought
No,
they
you're
were
good.
like going somewhere else, and I was gonna be like, I gotta follow him. I'm gonna
Are there any signs on the door or anything?
No, so the door is just old and worn. There doesn't look like there's any signs on the front of the church or anything like that. There's no windows except for on the second story, but there's a curtain covering them from behind.
Does the door look booby-trapped? Or can I check and see if I think it's booby-trapped? Because there's energon coming out from under it?
You can. I'm just going to tell you it looks old and worn at the moment. That's all I'll tell you. If you want to roll, you can.
Well, are you going to tell me, like, can I roll to learn something different or no?
You can if you want.
Well, I'm just trying to, if you're not going to, no matter what I roll, if you're not going to tell me anything different, there's no point in rolling.
It's a door.
Forge Feather's gonna open it.
Okay, I was going to say, then I'm going to open the door.
What about the door?
All right, I will get back to you guys opening the door. We do have Sunblast right now, who has chosen cyberglyphics, which perfect. That isn't what was going to be written here, so that works.
Snap.
Yeah, because it's not ancient Autobot really, because Anyways,
if you help deciphering it.
Oh, is old Cybertronian what our common is in this era?
That's your common, yes.
Okay. So this ancient Cybertron isn't ancient to us. It is just Cybertron.
You guys are in the early days of Cybertron, yeah.
Cool.
So
right.
We are old Cybertron.
The cyberglyphics, there is on the back of the statue, on like the base of it, because they're both kind of set on like one flat base, and there's a little section where there are some cyberglyphics. It just says, "To our Lord and Master, he will return."
But that's not good. That's really not good.
That's not ominous at all. I would like to find my companions and relay this information to them.
Yeah, absolutely. They're all standing at the door. We'll say this is just before they kind of start opening it, so you guys can get a second to talk if you'd like to.
Yeah. First off, we're not going in that building. Scary stuff. Not good.
It's fine,
bad
Sunblast.
vibes. Well, it's fine. You say that. And then I just read this mysterious thing saying our Dark Lord's going to return. R in quotations, because he's not my Dark Lord. I follow Prima. That's the only way and the one way. But he has some exceptions. We got the Onyx Prime, and then the other two.
Sunblast.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me that you think this is a church of Unicron?
I mean, depicting based on the statue, it looks like Unicron's winning. He definitely has a Dom vibe here. He's got the hands on the throat of Primus. He is definitely the one in charge. This tells me this is a bad place to be.
Well, then what do you suggest we do, Sunblast?
Number 2, what are your thoughts? You've been so quiet. I always take your opinion very highly.
I roll my apples again.
Whatever's going on here, we can't go back. So the only way is forward. So I'd say we investigate and see if we can find a solution out of here.
Unless we burn the way forward, thus creating the conundrum of no one else can suffer what we're going through.
But what if we destroy something we need, Sunblast?
Can you create fire? Because I can. Well,
Can I create fire?
Mine is healing fire.
Can I create fire? Let me see. I don't believe.
Can I just look at
create
Forge Feather?
fire.
Please open the door already.
She's gonna barge it open.
But we do know someone that can.
Shoulder
It's our
check.
little, Limlock princess here. We've seen it.
Sunblast, just bought up already.
Bought up. That's the best you can do, Stardust. It's really, really sad when you just can't find the right words and they're just gone.
You know what, Sunblast?
Anyway,
I was going to say something else, but I
Feather.
thought it might hurt your fragile ego irreparably, so
My
I
number 3,
refrained.
Forge
But I
Feather.
cannot do
What
that in the future.
I do a little golf clap to that response.
Thank you.
Forge Feather, you were looking to go ahead and open this door. Are you kicking it open, or are you opening it politely?
Can I politely force it open?
You sure can.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So are you just kind of like you're opening it and then you're kind of shoving it in, or are you kind of slowly letting it creak open type deal?
I think a bit more like an abrupt entrance. So just push it in and get in there.
Okay. Forge Feather, as you shove open the door, every single sense of yours on alert. You aren't quite sure what to expect after having seen that puddle of energon leaking out from underneath the door. Stepping just inside of the door frame into the building, you see something horrifying before you. Energon is splattered across the walls and pooled on the ground. Mangled and torn bodies of grayed Cybertronians litter the floor. Members of every single tribe. Beast formers, flyers, combiners, minicons, and so forth. The stench of death and rust is thick in the air, clogging your senses and making anybody in the doorframe feel sick.
Yeah. Do I overcome my fear of going into this room, or is it safe to say I'm still outside?
You have, like, if the rest of your group is going in, you are still absolutely horrified of this building. But because everybody else is going in, you are welcome to go in with them.
Okay, so you're saying I have FOMO. Yes, I must lead this charge. I must also be a part of this situation. All right.
Okay, so you're right there with everybody then? You wiggle into the front?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As each of you kind of shuffle forward towards the door, you hear a blood-curdling scream erupt behind you.
It's zombies. It's zombies. I know it.
Soulstep, who had been at the very back of your group, stands, optics wide open, as she stares down in horror at her chest. A large, energon-stained set of claws ripped through her frame from behind. Her spark sat grasped within the bloodied talons. As energon splattered to the floor, the fist was suddenly yanked back out of Soulstep, taking her spark with it. The minicon stares in horror at all of you, her friends, before collapsing into a grayed mess onto the floor next to Cinder. Just behind where she was standing, a tall and intimidating form looms in the doorway. A massive maw of a sickly green beast lines her helm. A vibrant purple visor stares at each of you, as though looking directly into your sparks. Clawed shoulder pauldrons resembling the hands of a monster sit on either side of her mostly green frame, while speckles of blue details coat her arms, though it blends in with the viscera left behind from Soulstep. Her large, monstrous tail lashes behind her.
Ha! Good. Just who I was looking for. The Knights of Cybertron, right? My master is interested in you and your unique abilities.
She smiles sadistically as fresh energon drips from her purple-tipped claws.
Oh, I do hope you'll put up more of a fight than your friend did.
Players, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Oh my lord.
Bing
Oh my
bong.
lord.
Yes.
Is this who I think it is?
It sure is. I will go
Okay,
ahead and
okay, I
send
will
you guys some. I'll show some art of what she looks like. Give me just
I got
1
a
second to pull it up.
7.
I
Okay.
got a 9.
I rolled a natural one.
Hey, an initiative. That doesn't matter. That's where you want the nat one to show
Hey,
up.
Primus. I'm gonna get that out of the way here and now.
Nothing bad happens except your last.
Onyx, don't jinx it for me.
Sunblast, you got a 7. Cinder got a 9. Stardust got a 3. And Forge Feather got a 14. Let me go ahead and roll for our lovely lady here.
So I started this fanfic while we were all scared, and they're
Okay, so first up in our round here is going to be Atropos. She is going to kind of step forward towards you all, and she is going to take a slash at the player closest, which is going to be Cinder. So I'm going to go ahead and roll to hit. She got a nat 1 to hit, so that absolutely misses. She kind of swipes, and Cinder, you lean back enough to where her claws just barely miss your chest plate, but her foot kind of slips in the gore that she just made as well, so she stumbles back a little bit. And that's going to be her turn. We're going to move on to next in our round. Forge Feather, you are up next.
I think
Go, strong lady, go.
big buff lady is taking her hammer. And she's gonna absolutely charge and just take a big swing.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
I got me a nat 20, baby.
Woo!
Let's go.
Yes, baby!
I
Wait.
almost cursed.
Go ahead and
Someone's
roll
in the
that
running for
double
number
damage,
2.
baby!
I'm aiming for
Oh my
the
God.
jaw.
A jaw! Alright,
I
get
want it off. For 40 damage? Wait, yeah, because I rolled 20 damage.
Boy.
40.
Let's go.
They're dead. Okay, moving on. Next fight.
That
You
is an
attack dog.
insane number that you got right there. You smack her with like all the force of 1,000 suns, and she stumbles back. It leaves like a pretty nasty dent in her jaw, and she snarls at you and spits out a tooth. And Energon kind of splatters onto the floor, and she wipes out her jaw.
Ah, you're a big one.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, but she is going to just open her wings a bit as a sort of block, so it'll be harder for her to get at everyone else. But that's it.
Okay. Well, then next up in our order is going to be Cinder.
I would like to look at them and be like, who sent you? Who's this master of yours? And what does it have to do with us?
Oh, I don't think you need to be privy to that little bit of information right now. No. You won't live much longer anyway.
Oh boy. I guess I will try to restrain her with my Kusarigama. Using the chain and ball part of it. I'm trying to throw it and see if I can do it like around her neck. See if I can just limit her mobility.
Yep, go ahead and roll the hit.
Dang it, I got a 9 to hit.
Alright, that's not going to do it. So you go to kind of chuck your the chain part of your weapon out and try to snag it around her, but she lifts her arm and just kind of bats away the end of it, and it falls back limp towards your legs.
You'll have to do better than that.
I'm trying.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I don't think there's anything else I can do, so I will just look at the minicon and feel bad that I couldn't save him.
Okay. Next up, we've got Sunblast.
Oh boy, do we. So here's what we're going to do. Or try to do. For my turn. First, I'm going to compliment Forge Feather. Wonderfully done. Very strong lady. Very strong move. Mucho appreciated. That's why you're on the team. I would like to transform using my Adaption Alt Mode ability into my Armored Aerial Vehicle, which is a Nautilus Drone flight mode. And then I would like to attempt to fire thermal rocket cannons at my target.
Alright, yeah, let's see it happen.
Are we
23.
really all flyers in this campaign?
I'm a triple changer, sir.
So
Well,
technically,
you still
yes,
fly,
you are
though.
all flyers.
But
I'm
do I know that?
assuming
I don't think you
23
transformed
is
last time.
23 absolutely hits.
I don't think I transformed into my drone mode last time.
Yeah.
Maybe I did. Who knows? 16 points of damage, and then there's some other text here.
Okay.
On a successful hit, the target and all characters within 30 feet take 1d4 fire damage.
Oh, so you're hitting
the heck?
everybody around
You hit
as well.
everyone.
All right, everybody, go ahead and take 1d4 of fire damage, please.
Oh, I took 4.
Oh.
Well, Lapis rolled the d4, so it should be 2 for everybody, right? We wouldn't
No,
have to roll
it's-
individually.
I think it's individual.
Yeah,
don't think it matters. I think it's-
everyone.
Yeah, so Cinder,
Does that include me if I'm in the air?
I don't think it includes you either way because you're the one shooting it.
That would make sense.
You just want him to get hit.
Love myself.
Somebody's a little salty.
It says
Yeah,
it's an
I know.
AoE. If it's
I'm
an
gonna
AoE, then you can
actually
hurt yourself
defer
in an
to
AoE.
our typical DM and ask him his thoughts on this because if it's in that close quarters, then I would probably lean towards you take damage as well. Then.
The weapon has 150 feet range,
Mm-hmm.
and I did not say I was going to go back. And you did say your guy was within close proximity because they just killed a mini con,
Yeah.
right? So I think I would also take
next to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Then go ahead and take your 1d4 of fire damage on yourself. Sunblast. The flames of the missiles kind of nip at your plating, a little bit of paint kind of flakes off on the side of your.
How does that work? Flames?
Kind of like boiling it, bubbling it.
Biting at your
A
booty.
little bit of paint is kind of dripping off.
Who are you? And how can we end this interaction a little quicker?
I already asked that, Sunblast.
Yeah, but I'm the leader, and they'll answer to me, of course.
Rolls my eyes.
Oh, the leader. Well, my name is Atropos, and that is all you need to know. Because the only way this interaction is going to end swiftly is with your death.
Why is everyone so edgy? Do we have to have death? Like, we're already trying to take care of another problem, but if you're in the way, I guess, to the Knights of Cybertron, do you want to reevaluate? I'll take a reevaluation.
She does not even bother you with an answer. Sunblast, are you finished with your turn?
Yeah. I don't know if it changes my turn order, but in this alt mode, my initiative increases by +1.
That's going to put you at the same as Cinder, so we're just going to let Cinder keep his spot.
Okay. Cool. Yep, I'm done.
Okay, perfect. Stardust, you are next up.
I think I'm going to attempt to shoot Atropos with my ice pistol.
Okay, I like it.
I'm going to attempt to.
Let's see.
I shall roll. Oh, and also as a bonus action, I would like to use my Speaker's Inspiration, but I can do that after I attack.
Okay, yeah, and
I'm
then...
just stating it now. But I want to give it to Forge
Okay,
Feather.
just describe it once you get to that point for the listeners, and then, yeah.
Again. Okay, roll a 17 to hit.
That hits, yes. Okay, go ahead and roll damage for me.
Okay, for 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Plus, on a successful hit, the target rolls 1d20 plus their dexterity modifier. If it is 15 or less, they will take an additional 1d4 ice damage and be frozen for 1 turn.
Let me go ahead and roll that for you, 1 second. So she did get a 14.
So she'll take 1d4 additional damage and basically skip her next turn.
Okay. Well, she got a 4 for that.
Heck yes. Okay, so I will use a bonus action on my turn and choose one creature within 60 feet that can see and hear you. They will be granted a +1 speaker inspiration die of a d6. You may add it to any ability check, saving throw, or attack roll that you may use, just not a damage roll. And I'm going to say, great job, Forge Feather, keep at it, and grant you the inspiration die. So it's 1d6. And then if you're going to use it, you just have to say whether or not you're going to use it before the DM tells you if you hit or miss or succeed or fail. So it's based off what you think the number will be.
Forge Feather's gonna turn around or just look back and give you a big smile.
Does that end your turn?
And I'm just going to say, the last I've ever heard, well, if you're frozen, I suppose you can't say much.
I love it, thank you.
And then that'd be the end of my turn. You're welcome.
Good deal. So the next up in line was Atropos, but she is frozen solid at the moment. She's got like her hand kind of outstretched towards Stardust, but she's frozen solid, so it's not going anywhere. Which means the next person in the turn order is going to be Forge Feather.
I imagine that would make her so upset. Poor Atropos.
Oh yeah, she's probably leaving.
Forge Feather is in feral mode, but she's trying to keep restrained. She just wants to beat up this, well, I'll say poor creature, but not really. But I get the feeling that we probably need them alive, and I do have 100 feet of steel wire rope, so I think I would like to, while she's frozen, use it to bind her. Tie them up, make them immobile. Like our pretty little princess here.
The only thing I'm gonna say is she's frozen solid, so you can't really move the limbs. Because that's Stardust. It was an ice pistol, right?
Yes.
Number 3.
Yeah.
We don't need their limb for them to be immobile. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, so you could definitely, if you wanted to try and, if you wanted to try and do the steel cabling, the limbs are like frozen in place, so it's not going to really do too much right now.
You could do like a knot that when she unfreezes, you could attempt to pull tight, but you'd probably have to roll a couple things. But you do have that plus 1d6 die.
That's what I was
we
thinking.
Can shatter their limbs off.
I was thinking.
She is very strong. You are very strong.
She is very strong.
What's with us and limbs? What is going on?
It makes life so much easier. I don't know what to tell you.
I can only think of Forge giving the Shrek meme face where he's like looking down a little bit, or his face is tilted down. You know what I mean? And kind of like a oh kind of face, like and break.
Right.
You're very
break
strong,
it.
Forge Feather. I believe in you.
I believe in you.
I think it would be medic. It's fine.
Just go for the knee joint. You got it.
Wait, is it possible that if, let's say, Forge takes the wire rope, and she wraps it around her, like around her arms and torso, and of course it's like not necessarily slack, but there's gaps because her arms are out. If she were to yank once it's around her, would it then snap her arm and then be cinched?
Or topple
make
her over and
sense?
make her prone.
If that's the way you want to go, when it comes time for her to be unfrozen, I will have you roll against her strength. Because we'll see if, like, maybe she manages to kind of get her limbs out and pull you instead of you pulling her, you know? Like, she grabs the rope.
Yeah.
So it's up to you if you want to try it, but you will have to roll once she's unfrozen.
You do have the extra 1d6 though, if you try to do anything. Which may or may not help if you get like a 1, but you know.
It's true.
I do have extra rope if you need it, so I can pass you some.
Yeah, I'd like to at least tangle rope in her feet, though, so that like, the moment she goes to take a step, she would just fall.
Okay.
At minimum. So I think that's what I want to do. And then I'd like to move so actually Forge is behind her, so that she's essentially surrounded.
Okay.
Ooh, then we
I
have
like it.
advantage when smacking.
Yeah, I do like it. Is that what you want to do with your turn, or is there anything else?
I think that's it. I'm looking at my other stuff, but I think that's it.
Okay. So you wrap around the cord around her legs as best as you can. They are a little bit spread, so there's a gap between them. But
As long as she trips on it.
yeah, you do your absolute best to wrap them up, and then
Make
you
like a
scoot around behind her.
Yeah.
I like it. So we're gonna go ahead and move to Cinder. You are up.
Woo!
Well, she's frozen.
DM, since they're frozen, do we have advantage on smacking?
You do, yes.
Then, plus Forge Feather's behind them now. So they're also surrounded.
Okay. Well, I have a thing. I will use an ability called Precision Cut. I can declare a target. I will declare a tropos.
Mhm.
And if I use a melee weapon against the declared enemy, you may add your wisdom modifier to your attack roll to hit the target. So it'll be the d20 plus my strength plus wisdom modifier. This ability lasts for the remainder of the combat and can only be used on one target per combat.
Mm.
So we'll
All right,
use
I like it.
that. Rolled an 18.
Yes, that does. Is that the damage that you just rolled, or is that
No,
the?
that was 2 hits.
Okay,
I didn't even
Yeah,
roll with advantage, but
that's what I thought. Yeah. That definitely hits.
okay. Then I'll use my Kusarigama and I will go for the joint with precision
Okay.
and try to like cut one of the like shoulder joints.
Okay, you're going for her arms then.
Yeah.
Y'all really took one look at this lady and were like, let's beat the absolute living everything out of her.
Well, she killed,
There, she
she
attacked
killed our
us.
guy,
11 points damage.
so really,
11 points of damage.
it was on them. They should have said, "Hi, how are you?" rather than murder.
I agree.
Okay, so for the 11 points of damage, your weapon slices through the ice, and there is a little bit of difficulty just because of how hard it is, but you manage to get your weapon stuck deep into the joint, and Energon starts leaking out from the ice. It doesn't quite come off all the way, but you've got it like halfway through.
Ooh.
Is there anything you would like to do with your turn?
I think that's everything I could do.
Okay. Moving on to Mr. Sunblast, the god, the leader. What are you gonna do, sir?
God, that's too much. I'm only a
Don't
disciple.
boost his ego. Come on.
Well, last time people weren't too thrilled with my last attack. So, and they're frozen until next turn, and they do seem like they're taking quite a bit of damage.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming everyone's within 30 feet of this target, unfortunately.
Yes,
so
everybody's still kind
maybe-
of grouped up.
Maybe I just ram them. since I have advantage, then they're frozen. Maybe I just ram them. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
A good ramming.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Maybe I need to change this. You know, is everyone okay taking fire damage?
Sure, but I'm gonna complain about it.
You're gonna get a stink eye, but yeah.
You're gonna hit
'Cause
the two
I'm-
people that are close.
I did. Okay. All right. Well, maybe. Okay. Maybe I'll just go back to bot mode. I think we're fine. All right. So I'll transform into bot mode. We'll not do the other thing because that seemed rude. And we will just, I think, jab him with a spear.
Oh yeah, go for it. This is character development, guys. Sunblast is thinking of the whole collective.
He's growing as a
So
bot.
proud.
The first one and the second one's on 18 with advantage.
Yes, that does hit.
Okay. Let's stick it to him. You know,
Where are you aiming?
Mhm.
the head.
Oh my god, alright.
Gotta send a message. You know, just gotta.
Mhm.
It's gotta do it sometimes. You know.
Who? We don't even know the person that hired
Get
them.
it.
Six
Who are we sending the
points of
message to?
damage.
6 points of damage? Okay.
Mhm.
Where specifically on the head are you aiming for? Are you going for the face? Are you going for like an eye? Like what kind of...
I was going for the neck to hopefully, if this is the final for them, they just pops their head off.
Okay. So you jab your spear in towards her neck, and it like crushes into the ice, and ice kind of splatters off from it. It does beat up Energon.
Nice to meet you.
It does beat up Energon, and the Energon starts dripping down from the ice, but it doesn't quite go through all the way.
Well, I'm assuming they can't hear me, right?
I would say no, she cannot.
Alright, I'm not gonna waste the words on this poor bot who's just taking it all.
Wow.
Good job, team. I think you're doing great. I appreciate each and every one of your efforts. And Forge Feather, good job.
I can hear
I-
the clapping.
Yeah,
You
that's the
can
point.
tell that she's like beaming with pride.
I am.
Last in our order, we have Stardust.
Hi. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last turn and try and strike her again with my ice pistol. And this time I've got advantage, so that's great.
Okay. If you hit this and it does the thing, it's not going to freeze her again, is it? Because she's already frozen?
Yeah, well, it will continue it on to the next turn.
Okay.
So she'll skip another turn. I believe. Is that correct, other DM?
That is correct. That's how that would go.
Okay.
You also have
Okay.
advantage, remember?
Yes. I do remember.
Out of stock the enemy, freeze them to death.
Exactly.
That's what's gonna happen.
I will have rolled a 17 again.
Yeah, that hits.
Alrighty.
Remind me what I need to roll again?
Okay, so you'll have to roll a 1d20 plus your...
Yeah, was it a dex?
Yes, it is Dex.
Okay.
But I will roll the damage while you do that. Okay,
She got a
so she's
19.
not frozen. She's not
Okay.
frozen again. But she does get 1d6. Oh, hold on. Oh my god, 9 points of damage.
Okay. Let me add that onto her little sheet here.
And then I will do another bonus action and this time give, regrettably, Sunblast a speaker's inspiration. I'll say, I suppose you're actually pulling your weight for once, Sunblast. Good job.
Your words know no bounds of kindness.
And then you get a 1d6 to use how you wish within the next 10 minutes as well.
Is that the end of your turn?
That I can't back. Well, I can back up because she's not unfrozen, so I will back up behind. I don't know, whomever. Like, if there's a ring of people around her, I'll just back up, like outside of that, so I'm not the most easily targeted person because she's not super strong. She doesn't have a lot of health, so she just wants to like back up a little bit.
Okay. But you're still staying in like the general radius of the fight?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm just behind everyone else.
Okay, no problem. So we are going to go ahead and move to top of the round, which is Atropos. This poor lady. The ice begins to crack along her frame, and she kind of doesn't move her feet necessarily, but she's kind of like sagging forward as her limbs all of a sudden can move. Immediately, without thinking of anything else, she uses an ability. She's going to use what is called...
And she is still restrained.
Yes. She's using what's called Staggering Roar. So any opponent within 10 feet must make a Constitution roll. 14 or higher, they are unaffected. If it hits, each player is stunned for their turn.
If I've backed up behind everyone else, does that leave me within 10 feet?
It does. That's why I asked to make sure you were still within range.
DM, I'm going to use my inspiration.
Yep, you are welcome to do that.
I rolled the 13.
Okay.
So plus con.
I rolled a 23.
It is it's your Constitution. A 23, okay?
Got an 8.
Okay.
Womp womp.
I rolled a 19.
Okay, so Cinder and Forge Feather, you both fall below the threshold. You are stunned for your turn. The other two of you, you are unaffected. You just kind of hear her bellow, like a deep, angry growl. And all of a sudden, Forge Feather and Cinder go very stiff and do not move. With the binding still wrapped around her legs, when she goes to take a step forward, it does make her stumble, and she does fall to the ground. So I will give you guys that. That is going to be her turn. We can go ahead and move on, which would be Forge Feather, but we're skipping you. And then Cinder, which we're going to do one thing, but it's not something you get to do. I am going to have you roll for something, Cinder.
Okay.
Can you please roll me a Constitution with disadvantage?
I got a 7.
Cinder, you suddenly get a really weird feeling. A tingling sensation overtakes your frame, and you slowly begin to grow numb. Even with the static still coursing through you, you have the chance to look down at yourself ever so slightly. And you watch in absolute horror as you slowly dissolve into nothing. Cinder is no longer in the church and has left initiative.
What?
Bye, guys. I've been
Hello?
Thanos
My
snapped.
number 2!
I've been
My
Thanos
number 2!
snapped.
What have you done to him? You will pay unless you answer immediately.
What are you talking about? I haven't done anything.
Well, you will certainly answer for it then.
Sunblast, it is officially your turn in order.
Stardust is internally panicking and can't bring herself to say anything that Cinder's gone, but she's panicking.
Cinder, my number 2, you will be avenged. I'm assuming we have advantage since they're on the ground and bound, right?
Yes,
that rhymed.
you do have advantage.
Okay. I'm going to use my special weapon, DM. Is that allowed?
Yes, you are welcome to use your special weapon.
Ooh, what you got there, buddy?
If it
What
hits,
you got?
I will tell you. I'll tell you.
You
Click
do have... Oh, you already used your 1d6.
right?
Yes, did you already use it or
I have
not?
I have not.
Okay, you're good.
I'm waiting for the part where I have advantage on it right now, which
I
is
have
right now.
awoken in purgatory. I'm sorry, guys. I must have been very mean.
All right, so let's hear 1. That's a 15, and that's a 17. So 17?
It's a hit.
Okay. So for damage only, and it's acid damage to put that out there. These
Okay.
are darts, 8 damage, and then on a successful hit, the target rolls 1d20 plus their Constitution modifier. If it is a 13 or lower, they take an additional 1d4 acid damage and a 1d4 acid damage and disadvantage on their next turn. You may use this effect 3 times per long rest.
You said, what was it, plus con?
Plus con, yeah,
1d20?
It's a d20? Okay.
It's a d20. Mm-hmm.
d20.
Mamma mia.
She got a 10.
Okay, so they take
Oh,
1d4 acid damage, and then
Okay.
on their next turn, they take an additional 1d4 acid damage and have a disadvantage on their next turn.
Dude, how much health
Okay.
does Atropos have? We've been hitting him pretty hard.
Yeah, she's looking pretty beat up at this point.
Is it my turn next?
I believe that is it. If they don't have any answers for me, I definitely have green rage in my optics, and it's
Green?
furious because I
Green?
care about my coworkers very much.
She
Coworker,
does not
wow.
have any words for you. She's kind of busy panting on the floor, and there's energon leaking from her mouth where Forge Feather knocked her tooth out. Her shoulder is half on and is oozing energon. There's a huge gash in her neck. She's a little bit of a mess right now. She does not bother giving you an answer.
Yeah, in my turn, if they're not going to give me an answer, we're going to just end this one way or another.
Then in our turn order, it's going to be Stardust.
What have you done with him? Where is he?
She kind of like coughs and more energon falls out of her mouth.
Surrender now, and we'll be merciful.
Surrender? Never.
And you will face justice.
Cry louder, dear. I want your gods to hear what a failure you are.
Oh my god. I'll go to roll. I would like to preface any damage I do, I would like to not kill. I would like to incapacitate or knock her out.
Okay.
But I will roll to hit. For a 23
Oh,
to hit.
yeah. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Gee, really? I'm shocked.
I'm
Anyways,
also shocked. There was a cool thing I was gonna do, and I can't do it because she hasn't been able to hit any of you.
okay. I will roll damage from my ice pistol. She's gonna need to roll a 1d20 plus dex again.
Okay.
I don't know if that's with disadvantage because she is now prone and bound and thereby will not be as dexterous, but that's up to you.
We are the Knights of Cybertron, so very few can oppose us.
It's true. I'll go ahead and roll her with disadvantage. She got a 10.
Okay, so she will be frozen again and take an additional 1d4 ice damage and
Got,
take a total of 12 more damage.
Okay, so she got 13 damage on that total. Ooh, she definitely looks like she's on her very, very last legs here.
Yeah, and I want information from her, so I don't want to kill her. I just want her to be absolutely a breath away from death and incapacitated.
That is fair. Is there anything else that you wanted to do with your turn?
I think that's it. I think I've accomplished a lot this turn, so.
Yeah, you have. All right, so with that, it would go back up to the top of the round, which is Atropos, but she is frozen. So we are going to go ahead and move to Forge Feather.
They take 1d4 acid damage.
Thank you. Let me
Oh, no.
okay, 3 more damage on top of that. The girl is dealing with some stuff here. Forge Feather, before you do anything, please go ahead and roll me a Constitution with disadvantage.
Okay.
Join me in purgatory.
I don't
Join
think
me.
I can get any lower than this, so I'm not gonna roll again. Because I got a nat one, which
Yeah.
makes it 3.
Okay, I love
I
that.
guess I could use. I don't know if I could use the inspiration, the bardic inspiration for this. I don't know if that counts.
It will not in this case.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know if
So-
that negates on that one, my dude.
I know. I've figured
Yeah.
I would ask, because why
Okay.
not?
Give me. Oh, you're not going to get an answer to what that was. We are just going to go ahead and move to who is next. Sunblast. Please go ahead and roll me a Constitution with disadvantage.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. With disadvantage, you say?
With
The feeling,
disadvantage.
something that you want to happen once you desperately want to happen. Got a 12 with disadvantage.
You do still have the 1d6 before she tells you if you fail or succeed.
I thought that only lasted one turn.
He has to
It's
say
10
that
minutes.
he's going to use it before.
Oh,
Before
I'll
you
use
tell him
it.
if he fails or succeeds, because you haven't told him yet.
I'll use
Oh,
it.
okay.
I'll use it.
Not before the roll. Only before
So
you.
14.
We're going to go ahead and move to Stardust. Stardust.
I'm going to use my bonus action to give myself my last bardic inspiration. Or my city speaker inspiration.
Go ahead. I want you to roll me a Constitution with disadvantage.
Alrighty. Okay, so that would be at minimum a 13, so I'm also going to use the D6 that I gave myself. Okay, so it's a 14.
All right. None of you went above a 16. Each of you suddenly begin to feel off. You turn to each other only to watch as you each succumb to the exact same fate as Cinder. You hear the lingering, chilling laughter of Atropos, half alive, ringing in your audios as you disappear. Each of you suddenly open your optics. You are in an unfamiliar room lined with foreign machinery. Each of you is lying on a metal slab with cords and cables attached to your head. Cinder is standing in the middle of the room next to a bot that none of you recognize. Pixel, would you please introduce your character?
There is a purple bot standing by the machinery, sort of hovering over everything. He has bright neon lights lighting him up in all of the darkness and a big grin on his face. He's lined with speakers and chords, and he's very, for lack of a better word, flamboyant.
You and Cinder are welcome to go ahead and jump in. Cinder, you did receive the information I messaged you earlier, so you guys can interact with what I gave you.
Well, welcome back. Good to see you all.
What do you mean, welcome back?
What?
This is the
What's
first time
going
being
on
here.
here?
You have awakened, my friends. You are welcome, and you are welcome, and you are welcome.
And he points specifically at Cinder.
You specifically, you're welcome.
Thank you.
No. Don't thank him. Don't thank him. We were laying the beat down on some bot and someone stole us.
What's going on here?
It seems we were under some type of a dream state, and so we were never fighting Atropos.
But we were winning, right? We were winning in an imaginary fight. That's what matters.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. I'll take that. A win is a
For
win.
all an illusion.
A win is a win. Forge Feather really, really led the team, which is a strong running for number 2 today, for Forge Feather.
How do we know this is not the illusion?
Look at how real I am.
Yes, very convincing.
Everything we've seen so far has seemed real. What makes you different?
Who are you?
I can watch this.
Love the finger trick.
Absolutely not believe them
Magical finger trick.
whatsoever. I
My
don't believe them
character
at
does
all.
like a backflip.
He does
A backflip.
Yeah, he
Wow.
does a backflip. He's
I
like
don't
strike the
believe him.
pose.
It's very impressive. A backflip. I've never
Look
seen
at
a
how
backflip.
real I am.
You know what? Pixel, can I actually have you roll me athletics for that? I'd like to see if you...
Yeah, you can.
I want to see if you
Can I
stick the
perception?
landing or if you slip. Yes, you are welcome to roll perception. What
I'm
are you
roll
looking for
judging.
specifically?
Harold judging harshly.
Stardust,
So-
what are you trying to perceive?
I absolutely don't believe that this bot is not an illusion. They're acting weird. I don't like it. I'm assuming that something happened up above, and now I'm dreaming. I'm rolling to see if anything seems weird, off, if any of the walls don't have proper details, if any of this bot is glitching through another part of their body, or if they're just like flat out lying. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I'm just
Okay.
trying to perceive as
Covering
much
your
as
bases
possible.
there.
I know I expect nothing less from clickbait at this point.
Listen,
Yes,
I don't know what you want from me.
You are go ahead and you can roll perception. And Pixel, your character, you got a 12. So you do your little backflip and you land very unsteady on your feet, and like one of your foot kind of slips and you kind of stumble backwards, but you catch yourself. And you're pretending like it's cool, but it wasn't.
Ooh.
Very
Yeah.
convincing.
Watch that.
Very convincing.
I got a 7.
Do that.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Just like
yeah.
you meant to take us from the pretend place where we were totally winning, by the way. It's like being awoken from a really cool dream.
I know.
Could at least let it finish. Anyway, so why? Why you?
Oh,
Who are you? Who?
well, I've come to be your hero. I am Boogie Blast.
Bucky Blast?
No. Boogie Blast.
Boogie Blast?
Yeah.
Boogie Blast.
Interesting.
Like blasting boogies, you know? Like my sick beats.
Ew. Oh.
I don't think we needed
you
a
meant the
hero.
other
We were
thing.
doing fine.
So I tap my nose.
Forge Feather looks uncomfortable.
So Stardust, you did get a 7.
I got a 7, yes. I was just going to reiterate that.
Yeah, there's nothing that you see that looks out of the ordinary. It looks pretty real. You don't really see anything that would make you think that, oh, this guy's a simulation. But I will give you guys a little bit more detailed description of the room. The room is filled to the brim with dusty machinery. Most of it does not appear to work, though there are large devices attached to the wall behind each of the slabs you had previously been laying on that clearly seem to have been the reason for your time in the dream world. There are 2 doors in the room, one that is pulled open and appears to be the exit, while the other is shut. Catrum is nowhere to be seen.
Where are we?
So, don't worry about it, Stardust. I'm the leader. I'll figure this out.
I can
Cinder,
I
where
can
are you?
vouch,
Sunblast,
I can
Sunblast,
vouch
you've
for
got to
this bot.
chill.
I can vouch for this bot. I've met them before.
You met them
long
before?
time ago. I
Before?
met them before. Yes. Before. I
Cinder,
met all
you've
of
been
you.
with us this entire time.
Cinder,
This is
Cinder,
about
have you told
time.
me about this before?
I have not. I have not.
Okay.
Wow, keeping secrets.
know, right?
Keeping secrets.
Like, who am I even with? What's going on
Who
here?
would keep
It's not even
such
official.
a horrendous secret?
You think we're not official? Stardust has thought we're official this entire time. I hope you know
What?
that, and I hope you know
He's
that.
been too ashamed to say his feelings all
Well,
this time.
she's just considered you guys us official this entire
okay.
time.
Okay, well, how do I follow up after this?
Yes, Cinder, please explain.
Yes, Cinder, please. Stardust just
Can you
crosses her
believe
arms.
this?
Yeah, Stardust crosses her arms and goes, "Yes, Cinder, please do explain what's going on."
You know what?
Okay.
You're not number 2 anymore. Forge Feather, you've been promoted.
Squawks.
Sliding to number 3.
I
Excuse
don't know
you?
who you are.
Who
You're
are
number
you?
6 at the moment until I figure
I
out
don't
where
know
the hell
who
are
you
we.
are, and you think you can just come in here.
I pulled you out. What, do you think you're in a simulation? In a simulation? I mean,
Hold on.
I'm
Hold on.
glaring
Hold
at
on.
Cinder. I'm glaring so hard. I'm so upset right now. I feel betrayed.
Yeah, I feel like
Look,
we need
look,
a
look.
lot more explanation. Both from
Yeah.
you, Cinder, and
Stardust is visibly upset. She's visibly very upset about this whole thing.
Let me explain. I've met Boogie Blast before. It was before I met all of you. I had gone to see a play, and when I came to a bar,
play.
yes, I went to see a play. We can all see plays, Sunblast. I went to a bar, and there was some rough housing.
A bar.
Yes, and then a minicon was got into a fight, and I stepped in and I helped them out. That's how we all met. Okay. Other than that, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who captured us. I don't know where Catram went. And as for Stardust, I will go to her and I will give her a kiss and be like, "Is this real?" Because apparently I didn't know it was official, so I'm making it official.
She
I look at Forge
wants
Feather.
to be mad at you, but she
You
can't.
want to test things out to see if it's real?
I assure you that it's fully real.
Forge Feather, I look deeply into your eyes. Deeply, I can feel your spark beating in synchrony with mine. Do you want to test out if this is real?
I love that, like, her optics are usually covered, so just like you're just seeing through her helm, but she just like slowly turns to Sunblast.
I hold the hand. High five.
She is very clearly flustered, but she my high five.
DM, was Cinder's kiss real? Or do I need to roll?
Roll to smooch!
No, he kissed you. You felt it.
Yeah, but can we roll to see how good it was?
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead. Roll.
No.
Like, was it so good that we're violently
I'm
uncomfortable?
so glad I asked.
Cinder, please
Dexterity,
roll
or
me.
is that charisma?
That's a
making it
charisma. Cinder, roll me a charisma. How like charming was your little kiss? And also, Sunblast, roll me like a dex to see how powerful that high five was.
Oh, I wasn't like slaying.
Aw,
I'm
man.
holding it up for them to
Okay.
meet me. Yeah, for them to meet me.
You got a 12.
Yeah.
It's a pretty decent kiss. I mean, it's
Okay,
not
I thought I-
awful, but
I
it's
thought I
not
messed
like
up our first
particularly.
kiss.
No,
Aw,
it's not.
man.
It's not awful. It's not particularly
Fast.
phenomenal. There's a little bit of tongue on your cheek, but that's about it.
Okay, I try to do it like I saw in the play, and then as I notice her face not looking good, I turn around and be like, "I'm sorry, shouldn't have done that."
Stardust blushes violently and just like, okay. That's it. That's all you get out of her. She's like completely dazed.
Now you're flustered, and now I'm flustered backwards.
Immaculate.
What a
Guys, I love it.
romantic moment. I'm so glad I'm here to witness it.
I blush again. But this time in embarrassment.
Forge Feather is going to turn to Boogie Blast and say, "How long were we there? Was it?"
Oh, you've been out cold for a while.
Did you
Was it the
did
forest?
you see what we did? Was everything we did? Why was it on?
In the simulation?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't in it.
Oh, good. Thank Primus.
What happened?
Why were we in a
Nothing.
simulation?
We're just trapped in a box.
Forge looks
What
accusingly at Sunblast, like, "What the heck, man?" What do you mean?
Stardust rolls her eyes.
Well, Cinder, I suppose we should explain, shouldn't we?
Yes, please
We
explain.
should.
Cinder, please
I'll let,
explain.
I'll
Former
let
number
Boogie Blast
2,
explain.
now number 4.
I got promoted!
Okay, but what number am I?
You're number 6 still.
You don't have a number.
Oh,
No, they can have number 6.
Sunblast, we've talked about this.
No, because that was a simulation. It doesn't count.
You can't just bring new group members in without a vote, Sunblast.
Doesn't count.
Stop
Well,
rating
simulation.
people.
Hey, let's listen to Boogie Blast, please.
You are all in a secret base
Well, duh.
in a nefarious plot.
Okay, obviously.
And I've been tracking you for a while. I'm here to represent my tribe in your Knights of Cybertron.
You've heard of us.
Yes. I've heard of you. Of course I've heard of you. Everyone has heard of you.
Absolutely, because why wouldn't they? Please continue on flattering us.
I roll my eyes again.
Consider this my resume.
Oh,
Me saving the day, of course.
resume.
You
huh?
still haven't told us how or what from or what's going on.
Oh,
So
right.
thereby your resume doesn't count yet.
You see, I tracked you down in a not weird way,
Yeah, just totally not stalkerish.
and I snuck into this underground bunker, this secret base that you've been taken to. And I've taken out the guards in the halls. I came to rescue you because you were all trapped in a simulation.
Oh. DM, can I roll to see what they're saying? Sounds.
I still don't
it
believe
sounds
this, by the
very
way.
suspicious.
Sounds like Grease.
Sounds
Yes.
really
Sounds very like actually also this thing happened and actually
I totally didn't actually just
Mhm.
kidnap you and put you in this basement.
The important part is that I totally saved the day.
You can definitely roll. Are you looking to just, I guess, perception? Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't believe them.
They're
Don't
not.
know why. Don't know why, but I don't.
Great, I love that.
Forge Feather, can you roll me a perception with advantage, please?
Ooh. Also, do we still have our burbs with us?
You sure do.
Oh,
What's my
You were-
burb
you were
doing?
in cages
What
at
is
the
little
time.
Neptune doing?
Your burbs were sitting up in kind of different spots around the room, like on the machinery, but now that you're awake, they're vibing with you. Forge Feather is flocked by all three. Stardust, you get flocked by your one. Your little guy immediately slams full force into your throat because he's cuddling up to you.
I give him hug and kisses.
I transform and cuddle up too. No.
Senor, come here, puppy.
Forge got an 18, but she's also snuggling the heck out of her burbs.
You notice there is somebody missing. Soul Step is not here.
You
Well, yeah,
die
they
in the
weren't
dream,
real.
you die in real life. Oh no! You can Forge Feather, like, she's snuggling the birds and she's glancing around, glances around a second time, third time a little faster. Where's Soul Step?
Oh.
Forge Feather, while you're looking around the room for any sign of Soul Step, the memory of her great husk in the dream world is at the very forefront of your mind. You do notice a small trail of energon droplets leading towards the shut door that is in the room.
Oh my god.
She's
She
going
knew.
for it.
She knew it was fake.
She's going for it.
I follow her immediately because I'm still suspicious, even though I don't know why.
You're going to the door? Are you looking to open it?
Yeah. Boom. Get
Yeah.
open.
She said, yeah.
You open the door and peer into the room. Soul Step's mangled and grayed corpse is discarded in the room like trash. Her once beautiful sunset-like paint job is dull, instead replaced by the horrible blue of dried energon. The massive crater in her chest from the dream world is visible. Her dark coat with faded micron symbols is hung on the wall above her. If you wanted, you could even go and touch it.
It was real. I'm staring at Forge Feather.
How can this be? I don't
Something's
understand.
not what it seems, Forge Feather. We need to leave this place.
Forge is going to whip around and charge right back to Boogie Blast and point towards the now open door. What happened?
Oh, well, I wasn't here for the whole thing. I believe I already explained.
Mm-hmm.
I blasted through the bunker, and I charged in, and I took out the guards, and I came into the room where you were hooked up to machines that put you in the simulation.
Yeah, can I roll perception again? Because I absolutely don't believe them.
Yeah, you can roll perception.
How tall is Boogie Blast?
I feel like, yeah, that'd be an everybody thing.
How cool is
Also,
Boogie Blast?
DM, question.
Mm-hmm.
Our abilities in action, if they were used in the fake world, do they count?
They do.
Yeah, this is totally
Interesting.
He
That
is
is very
28 feet.
Darn. I mean, I still
He's a
could
big
do it.
boogie monster.
In my mind, I was thinking Forge Feather was going to pick up Boogie Blast and pin them to the wall, but I guess they still could.
You
Ooh,
could.
softy.
You'd have to roll.
DM, I rolled a 22.
Yeah, Stardust, you got your 22. This bot, shockingly, does in fact seem to be telling the truth.
So something's not adding up here.
They have anxiety. Got it. All right. That
Did I
so much.
see? Do I notice anything else with the perception?
About Boogie Blast specifically?
Boogie Blast specifically, or anything around the area that they're in, I guess.
So the room I've already described for you.
Mhm.
There's nothing else new about it. Boogie Blast is definitely being, as far as you can tell, honest. But I mean, he's kind of fidgety, so maybe he just has ADHD or something. I don't know.
You can't call him out.
He's a shy fellow.
He might be.
He's in front of his heroes.
Look, Boogie.
We're on a nickname basis.
Look, Blast.
Boogie.
Blast.
How do we get?
Where do we go from here?
How do we get out of here?
You just have to follow me. Because I can receive you. You can follow me.
He's all giddy and excited, and he starts like doing a little trot towards the door.
Blast. Tell me. When did, when did you get here?
Not too long ago. I mean, how long does it take to storm a secret base and save your fellow heroes? Am I right?
Blast.
It would
Blast.
depend on the base.
To you.
I don't know.
To you.
10 minutes? It was kind of a blur.
There's so many blanks here that needs to be filled. Blast, can you fill in how long we've been gone, when you found out, and why you're here exactly? I get you. We're awesome in all. We're perfect in every way. But like, why you?
Well, I came to repay a debt to Cinder, and I heard of your heroics, and I was in trance. I wanted to represent my tribe in your group.
How did you know we were here?
Is Scalebelly with you?
Scale Belly? No, she's not with me.
Okay.
Boogie Blast, how did you know we were here?
I did a little bit of interrogating. I'm great at that. I spoke with Catrum's friends.
Where is Catrum?
I don't know, since I was rescuing you.
Were they conscious when you last saw them?
Well, how else would they tell me where you are?
Well, they were unconscious when we last saw them.
Oh, well, nobody stays the same forever, sister.
That was pretty great.
That was great. That was great.
That was
I love
great.
it.
I gotta admit, that was pretty awesome.
So, Blast, if you will.
Oh.
I still
I
feel
love
like my questions have gone unanswered. How long have we been gone?
Boogie Blast would not be aware of like a specific amount of time.
But there was
How
a
were they
certain
able to
time
sprout up
you
here?
figured out that we were missing, thus you went on this quest to find us.
You are asking a lot of questions, and I do not have a timetable. I tend to do things on impulse. I hear about it, then I go do it.
I give Forge Feather a look, and I hope they can interpret it.
They give a
He
look.
wants another kiss.
First off, I did not go in for one. I did a high five.
The high five
So-
was
Wow.
a picture of you kissing, but you didn't want to say kissing, and it was just
You
high
are
five.
assuming quite a bit. Formerly known as number 2.
Forge is gonna give Sunblast a look, and then going to immediately go up to Boogie Blast and get nice and close. Take us out of here.
Oh,
Now.
okay.
Stardust, what was your question?
It actually goes in line with what's happening now. I would like to, on our way out, go back and get Soul Step and bring her with us.
Oh, I was doing
Okay.
do that too.
Her.
Well, you
I
were
will
too
point out,
slow.
Her cloak is still hung up on the wall.
I'll take that. Gotta cover the bond.
Cinder, I don't trust this bot.
Well, it got us out of where we were. Let's see where
We
it
don't
takes
even
us
know
now.
what's going on, Cinder.
Neither do I. But it's the only option we have right now.
Regardless, I don't like it.
Well, we'll stick together.
Are you all officially heading towards the door, the exit?
Mm-hmm.
Don't think we have a choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Any last minute things before I go ahead and close our session here?
Can I
Is there
do a
anything
cool
else we should
moonwalk?
do?
I teleport everybody out of here.
I give Forge Feather a nod to prep them for whatever happens next time.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope they interpret what that nod means, because they are my number 2 and they're my favorite.
Wow.
Hey, nod.
I shouldn't be
It
offended, and
was
yet I
nuts.
am.
Why are you offended? You've always been number 4. But now
I'm
you're
number 3 now, excuse you.
I don't care.
As you all go to follow Boogie Blast out the door, you make your way through the winding, empty corridors of the bunker with surprising ease. There isn't another living soul within its confines. You pass the offline bodies of a few bots, the ones that Boogie Blast clearly took out on his way down, Intent on making it out into the real world and basking in the warmth of Cybertron's sun, you do not stop. Though you each make a silent promise to return at a later time to investigate further. As you finally exit the bunker, we fade to black. Players, thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful, wonderful journey. I hope you all had a good time. I sure did.
I want a boogie blast. I want a boogie blast. Plushie, please.
He's just a little guy.
It's all an illusion.
It is all an illusion, and I hope you had fun with it.
Yes.
Yeah, we kicked made up ass.
Imaginary?
Yeah.
Imaginary
Yeah,
You sure did.
Imaginary ends.
Well, once again, thank you guys so much for being my players today. And audience, thank you guys for listening. I hope everybody had a wonderful time. Till all are one.